This is Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady, a ship that ditches the rule books and redefines what cruising can be. We're going to take you on this 5-day journey with us where we're going to be ranking this ship and all of the amenities that they have to offer, the cuisine, which is said to be one of the best dining experiences at sea, and entertainment that pushes the boundaries. We'll also be ranking the ports of call, Costa, Mexico, and their private beach club in Bimini.
Before we jump in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an adventure with Ari and Gary. Our journey started with an upgrade thanks to Virgin Voyages Rockstar status. We were picked up in a private black car straight from our doorstep. Once we arrived at the port, we skipped the lines with priority Rockstar check-in, dedicated staff, no crowds, and champagne before noon. It felt more like a boutique hotel than a cruise terminal. If first impressions matter, Valiant Lady rolled out the red carpet.
Stepping on board the Valiant Lady felt like entering a floating boutique hotel with mood lighting, house music, and zero cheesy cruise vibes in sight. Our Sea Terrace cabin was sleek, modern, and came with some great amenities. The lights, curtains, and even the TV, all controlled by a tablet. It's really tech savvy, and you don't see this on most cruise lines. They even have moods so you can set the ambient lighting depending on the vibes for the evening. Our cabin was the perfect mix of minimal and modern. Clean lines, cool lighting, and just enough space to unwind without feeling cramped. Storage was surprisingly smart. Closet space, drawers, even under the bed there's room for luggage. The bathroom in our cabin was compact. While it's definitely on the smaller side, the water pressure was solid, and the rainfall shower head, I guess, added a touch of spa vibes. I will give them bonus points for the full-size toiletries. They smelled amazing, and they felt way more luxe than your usual cruise mini bottles. Storage around the sink was pretty tight, but enough for the basics. And Ari loved that they had this personal touch of adding these makeup towels. The star of the show, the iconic red hammock. Once you're in it, good luck getting out. This is my favorite spot to hang out for most of the cruise.
Let's talk about the ship, because Valiant Lady is in a league of her own. It feels like someone took a luxury resort, an art gallery, and a rooftop club and mashed them all together at sea. Inside, the lounging spaces feel more like a designer cocktail lounge than your typical cruise common area. Velvet chairs, moody lighting, and the kind of spots you actually want to hang out in. Details are everything, like these record-inspired walls that give the ship a retro edge without trying too hard. You'll also find board games stashed in cozy corners, perfect for a chill sea day or a little friendly competition. And then there's the arcade. Yes, a full-on arcade at sea. Retro games, neon lights, and a whole lot of nostalgia. Feeling lucky, the casino has all the classics, and one of the wildest features on board, a real tattoo parlor. Squid Ink lets you leave with more than just souvenirs. You can leave with permanent ink. And finally, the private karaoke rooms. Whether you're Beyonce or tone deaf, it's the perfect way to end the night loud, off-key, and unforgettable.
Moving on to the pool deck, and fair warning, it's on the smaller side. A great area for lounging, but overall a lot smaller than most other cruise line pools that we've experienced. Nonetheless, it's a vibe, and there's multiple hot tubs to hang out at. For the sailors and VIP, you also have access to Rich's Rooftop Lounge, which is an exclusive lounge with day beds, a private bar, and panoramic views. Virgin gets playful when it comes to fitness. You have access to a basketball court at sea, perfect for a game of force after the pajama party. Baby, I got it on camera too. And the seesaws are a fun surprise, and somehow counts as cardio if you do them long enough. There are multiple gyms around the ship, fully loaded, cardio machines, free weights, resistant training, you name it. Easily one of the best we've seen at sea, if not on vacation, altogether. One of the coolest features is a full-on boxing ring and outdoor workout deck, so make sure you bring your gloves. If you're feeling ambitious, this ship will absolutely let you break a sweat, especially if you utilize the runaround track. And if you're more about recovery, the spa is stunning, complete with the thermal suite, plunge pools, and a post-detox glow you didn't know you needed.
There are so many options when it comes to food on board. We're starting off with the Galley, Virgin's answer to the traditional cruise buffet, but way more stylish and way less chaotic. There are 8 different food concepts here, each with its own dedicated counter. You've got sushi rolls, noodle bowls, bento boxes, tacos, all-day breakfast, a burger grill, a deli, and even 24/7 desserts and snacks. The vibe is more food hall than cafeteria, with made-to-order meals, great seating, and bar services so you never have to wait long for a mimosa. They even have a grab-and-go station where you can pick up a pre-made meal or snack.
You also have the dock house, which serves up Mediterranean-style small plates. Think grilled shrimp, dips, and skewers. Perfect for grabbing a light snack while you're watching the waves roll by. Extra Virgin is one of the main dining rooms. It's your go-to for classic Italian, handmade pasta, and beautiful wine pairings. The menu was extensive, and we were full off the appetizers before our main meal even hit the table.
Razzle Dazzle delivers comfort food with a twist, like cauliflower wings, rainbow churros, and cocktails with names your mom probably shouldn't say out loud, and somehow it works.
Test Kitchen is an experimental restaurant, plated like a Michelin restaurant with a menu built around ingredients, not dishes. We love the concept, but it wasn't our favorite flavor-wise.
Gunbae was a highlight. It's lively, interactive Korean barbecue where you grill your own meat, play drinking games with strangers, and walk out full and slightly buzzed. This had to be one of our favorite dining experiences on board.
The wake felt refined without being pretentious. The menu is full of hits from dry-aged steaks to seafood towers, and the service was on point. The wake is where you want to go if you want to feel fancy. It's got the classic steakhouse vibes, but with a virgin twist.
And finally, Pink Agave, Virgin's upscale Mexican spot. We didn't make it there this time, but from the atmosphere alone, it's first on our list for our next cruise.
When it comes to entertainment, Virgin Voyages throws out the cruise ship rulebook, and honestly, we love that. One of the biggest surprises was a beatboxing show that turned into a full-blown vocal experience. No instruments, just insanely talented humans creating music with their mouths. It was electric.
And don't blink, because the ship's full of pop-up performances in the most random places. You never really know what's coming next. Virgin's entertainment is immersive, edgy, and full of surprises. It's not about Broadway, it's about blowing expectations out of the water.
The nightlife on this ship is unmatched. It's not about the bars, it's all about the atmosphere. There's no shortage of places to grab a cocktail. Each bar has its own vibe, whether you're champagne, craft cocktails, or something on the rocks. And the energy builds throughout the night. Dancing, live music, pop-up performance, even the elevators are a part of the party. But the crown jewel of it all, the Scarlet night. The entire ship turns red, passengers, crew, decor. It's immersive, it's wild, and it's completely unforgettable. There's dancing on the deck, spontaneous dives into the pool, and the kind of energy that you won't find anywhere else at sea. Scarlet Night is a whole vibe, and if you don't pack something red, I promise you, you're gonna wish that you had.
Our first stop was Costa, Mexico, and honestly, it felt pretty standard. The port itself is built for cruise passengers, souvenir shops, bars, and your usual tourist traps. But we did enjoy the entertainment zone with live DJs, a big pool, and the impressive Mexico Flyers doing aerial stunts. Once a Royal Caribbean mega ship docked, it got way too crowded. Space felt limited and the vibe shifted quickly. So we made the easy decision to head back to the ship and soak up some quiet. Port number 2, a total shift. Virgin's private beach club in Bimini. Our day in Bimini kicked off with a VIP golf cart ride, courtesy of Rockstar status. The beach club at Bimini is Virgin's private slice of the island, created just for their sailors. It's clean, well-designed, and really easy to navigate. The beach club is laid out in zones, the party pool in the center, quiet beach lounges on either side, a few bars, a shaded hammock area, and of course, plenty of palm trees. Lunch is included and served buffet style. It's simple but solid. Grilled chicken, veggies, rice, and desserts. Nothing fancy, but it hits the spot. As rock stars, we had access to a private area with padded loungers and a dedicated bar. definitely quieter and a great option if you want to escape the pool crowd without missing the view. And the beach was honestly so stunning. Powdery white sand, crystal clear water, and plenty of space to wade in, float around, or just soak it all up. Bimini gave us exactly what we needed at the end of the trip. A chance to unwind, reset, and enjoy one last dose of paradise before heading back to reality.
After 5 days on board the Valiant Lady, it's safe to say this wasn't your average cruise line. The ship itself, bold, modern, and built for adults who want something different. We love the thoughtful amenities like the board games and the arcade on the ship. And of course, my personal favorite, the hammock on our balcony. If I were to say anything negative about the ship, it would be its lack of pool space. That was definitely noticeable. And of course, the shower. It's very tight space, but this is pretty typical and common amongst cruise lines. So for that, I'm going to rate the ship a 9 out of 10.
We loved Virgin's non-traditional dining setup. No buffets, no assigned seating, and every restaurant included. Every main dining venue impressed us, especially Gunbae, Extra Virgin, and the Wake. The only one that didn't quite hit the mark for us was Test Kitchen. Great concept, just not our taste. We're giving the food an 8 out of 10.
Entertainment was edgy and unexpected. They had some great sidebars like the story nighttime telling underneath the stars, the dancers in the nightclub, and Scarlet night alone was worth the booking. I will admit that you have to have an open mind going into Virgin Voyages entertainment. It can be a little risque at times, and traditional cruisers may find some of the things a little offensive. It's definitely filled with a lot of R-rated adult humor. But one thing's for certain, you won't ever find yourself bored on board the Valiant Lady. We're giving entertainment an 8.5 out of 10.
Now for the ports. Costa was underwhelming. It's designed to feel like a destination, but it's really a manufactured port village with tourist shops, a pool, and performers. It was fun for a quick walk, but once the second ship docked, especially one the size of Harmony of the Seas, it felt packed and lost its charm. Bimini, on the other hand, completely delivered. The beach club was clean, well run, and had space to both party and relax. The VIP area for rock star sailors gave us that extra layer of calm when we needed it, and the beach itself was gorgeous. Our final rating on the ports of call for this itinerary is a 7 out of 10.
Would we sell Virgin Voyages again? Absolutely. It's targeting an audience from mid-20s to, I say, about 50 years of age. Virgin Voyages put a great spin on traditional cruising. If you like this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and comment to let us know if you would sail with Virgin Voyages. We're Ari and Gary, and stay tuned for more miles and memories.